Hey guys, Jeffries here, and welcome to episode 13, I think this would be, of Jeffries''opolis, and of course we are back in Somerset Bay. There's lots of things to talk about in this episode, but let's start here. You remember in the last episode we had kind of like a flyover here, and then we had a road that looped round here, and then we had another one that looped round here, and then this road came out and linked up over here somewhere, I believe. I decided to rip the whole thing out. It didn't look very good at all. So what I decided to do was build an avenue that links across here and then connect this one up here. And the reason I did this is because hopefully very, very soon we'll be getting a Department of Transportation, which means we can have a railway station and a ferry system and things like that. That's going to come from here. So the ferry's going to be down, if I just scroll down, on the coastline here. So there'll be a road that links it up to the avenue there, and then the railway station will probably be either in this section here or in this section here. Yet to be decided, and that will obviously link up to the railway up in the north. Next thing to talk about is up here. I expanded our oil wells. I put 2 new nodding donkeys in up the top there. You see where we're drilling quite a lot now. And I unlocked this, a petroleum HQ, which, as you can see, I'm currently trying to upgrade, but it looks pretty difficult at the moment, so I won't hold out too much on that. I'm leaning slightly towards taking over another city in the region as well, and that one might be a bit more industry focused. Another thing I've done is built a new trade depot here for freight only. And the reason I've done that is so I can convert this one more into oil. It's got a little bit of freight there as well. Currently, I'm meant to be importing, but I'm going to change that back to exporting because I'm trying to make money from oil, so I can upgrade this, and then I can start producing petrol, which is worth a ton of money. That's going to be the main source of income, let's say. Another thing I've done is this industry area here. If I go on here, you can see that we have a worker shortage. So I took the decision, and in fact I'm going to increase that decision a little bit more. I'm going to get rid of virtually all these industry buildings. Oops. Good. That didn't work. That was good. Because we'll keep this bit zoned here, but we'll get rid of this road and this road. We're losing so many of these buildings, they're becoming abandoned because we've run out of workers, basically, which isn't good at all. What we need to do is get more residents who are willing to work, but sadly, because we're becoming more of an educated city, I will explain in a minute why that's so. We're running out of workers, and our industrial demand is starting to rise again a little bit, but it's basically non-existent. So we got this tiny industrial area here, which is linked via the buses, of course, as you can see there. Bus stop, 316 people use that per day, which is good. Yeah, we're running out of workers. However, I have built this entire new housing development here. I think you'll remember from the last episode, I think it was this road was in place. Yeah, it was this road, and that was the end of it. And then we had a road that curved down here, and then this road used to come down here. But what I did was cut it back to about there, and then curved this road round and linked it to there, and built a new housing estate in here. And if I go on land values, you'll see I've placed parks around here to raise the land value a bit, and they're all high density roads. So hopefully these buildings will soon spring up. At the moment, you can see they're quite happy with the land value, they're just working on the density. And then I put some more down here as well. Why is that? Oh, it's abandoned. I put some more parks down here as well, just to increase the land value, because this is meant to be our upmarket part of the city, right next to the shore. Meant to look really nice. The other thing I was gonna say was, oh yeah, I also made these roads high density, so we end up with condos like these springing up with lots of people living there. It's all lovely and fantastic. And hopefully we might even have some skyscrapers starting to pop up soon. I'm going to do a little experiment. I'm going to choose a bit of road. I'm going to choose this bit, and I'm going to delete all the buildings on there, all the buildings along there, those buildings there, and yeah, these ones here. I just want to see what happens when these get rebuilt. Do they come back as high density? It doesn't look like they do. No, there's something about land value again. This episode is pretty much entirely about money. We need to raise land value. We also need to encourage more people to start moving in. Yeah, we need to encourage more people to start moving into these properties, because if I go down here to the town hall, or city hall I think it is now, we need 10,000 more residents before we can upgrade and get the transportation HQ. Unless, of course, I go and become mayor of another city and do it that way. But it's kind of like cheating. So, for now, at least, I'm going to persevere with Somerset Bay. It's a city with plenty of potential, so I'll be stupid to walk away. I might as well try and exploit some of it. I'm going to go into this, and some kind of park in here maybe, or some nice park. Maybe have this as a high wealth area as well. So I can stick that next to the park and ride, and that should come, yeah, that cancels out the park and rides effect really. I could do with something up here as well, so I'm going to put a flower plaza, and I'm probably going to stick it on that corner like that. There we go, that's raised that land value up. I'm trying to cover all of this in green, so we need something else down here. What's this, double walkway? Put that there maybe? Yeah, that's done pretty good. And if I put something like a small sculpture garden, excuse me, got a bit of a tickle in my throat today for some reason. Pop that there, and then it's just this bit that needs a bit more land value work on it, but that's not too much of a problem either. Yeah, that looks better. So like I said, this episode is all about the money. We're trying to get more residents, more of everything, really. Upgrade the city as much as physically possible for now, and then push on. That's not gone up at all. They want the water network expanded. Okay, let's do that then. So, water towers. Where's there another good pocket of water? Up in this corner, actually. So I could stick it there, like that. And that'll get more water pumping around the city. Yeah, because none of these buildings have water, and maybe that's a problem. Yeah, I'm not putting water anywhere near there. That's disgusting. Another one here, maybe, on this corner. Actually, I want to leave this bit empty for now. So, up here's a good place. Next to that park there. There's a good place. We've got tons of water now. And another thing I'm going to do is commercialise this stretch of road down here. And maybe this stretch of road up here. And the reason I'm doing that, first of all, we get more of these buildings springing up. And it stops this road looking a bit barren. The other reason is it means I might be able to take some of the commercial away from here and put some residential in, because we've got an entire strip of commercial here, which I'd rather have as residential. So let's do that. And then I can delete all these buildings. And hopefully we'll have some new houses popping up. No, I don't want to get rid of that. That would be lovely if that happened. What's that type? That's a house. Good. It might do something with land value prices around here as well. Yeah. More houses starting to spring up, which is brilliant. And then all those commercial buildings should hopefully move over to these premises. That's still not rising. Why is that still not rising? We need more people coming in, but I can't think of anything that's going to bring people in. Apart from... I mean, I know how to bring tourists in. Maybe if I put down something like... what do I need for attractions? Department of Tourism. Okay, that's not going to happen. None of these are going to happen, and they're all pretty strange, actually. Maybe a different type of church. I don't know what effect that will have. I mean, really, I can have one of each. So, it's only fair if you've got a multicultural society that you fulfill their needs. So I will probably come back to that later as well. The last thing I was going to say before I start development again was the school. Remember with the school we had 2 classrooms and I think we had 2 or 3 buses. That was 3 episodes ago, I think, or 2 episodes ago. We now have... Well, basically we've maxed out the school. We've got as many classrooms as possible and we've got all the buses in place. So we can now teach 950 students. And I'm pretty sure it's full every single day. Which is fantastic, because what that means is every single sim in this city, of the child's age of course, should be getting an education. Which means the industry up here will probably become more high-tech. And because of that, we can make more money. That would be lovely if that was the case, and I really hope it is the case. At the moment, we've got no crates of freight going into the trade depot, and that's a little bit worrying. It might be because these have been moved. I don't know, actually. That's something I need to keep an eye on. Why aren't these filling up? Okay, well, again, we'll worry about that another time. I'm just looking at the time, actually, and this episode is pretty much finished. So, thank you very much, guys, for watching. If you haven't subscribed to my channel, be sure to click the subscribe button. If you have subscribed to my channel, then thank you guys for your continued support. And until next time, I will see you soon.